This is my friend Azad, and this is his top 32
First place in Swiss. First place.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Fair deck list.
Yes. So I played Sky Striker. Oh, that was a crack. I played Sky Striker for the tournament. I played against like a lot of like Thunder Dragon decks. I was like kind of afraid of that deck, but my side deck handled it. So my deck list was ready. 3 Ray, weird.
Yeah,
3 Ash, 3 Bell. This was my monster lineup. I was playing Ogre before, but I switched it to Bell because I was like kind of afraid of Thunder Dragon. Cool thing with Bell, if they like discard the bird guy,
Hawk.
Hawk, and you Bell it, this negates activations, not effects, so they can't Colossalus after, unless they have like Thunder Dragon or something else.
Yeah, this card was also really good for me in the mirror when they use all their Kagaris. And you just hold it for Shark Cannon.
Yes.
Because they'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna like ape out and like summon Kagari 3 times, and they try to Shark Cannon you, and they lose.
Yes, no, this card was very average in every matchup, but it at least had an application in every matchup, so I thought this was a better hand trap to play.
Yeah.
And spells, I only played 2 Engage. I couldn't find the third one in time, just kidding. I played 3 Engage, 3 Multi-Roll.
Always.
Yes, you have to play 3 multi. I cannot believe people still play 2. Get that out of my face. 3 Widow Anchor, 2 Area 0, and then like all of the one-ofs.
The fun-ofs.
The fun-ofs. These are the one-ofs I played. I think this is the rest of them. I don't know. Is there any other choice?
I think you have to play this one now.
Yeah, why'd
Yes.
you play Jamming Wave?
What?
Why'd you play Jamming Wave?
I'm not sure I would play it going forward, actually. I would still have to like think about that. Jamming Wave was the most average card ever.
I think there's a lot of times you just like need to pop Engage without triggering their Ray.
Yes,
And
yes.
sending it off Hayate, so you can still add.
Or if they're under Eagle Booster, you need to out-ascent Engage.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So Burner's
yes.
not the only out too. Okay.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can't
But, like,
just
the mirror
have
match
this.
is
Like
becoming
sometimes
less relevant.
you just,
The mirror match, I mean, the mirror match is still relevant, but like I think there's a lot of other decks where like you don't need to focus on the mirror match only. And then the non-striker spells, I played 3 Twin Twister.
That's the best card in the mirror.
Yes,
by far.
100%. I still played 3 Shared Ride, 2 Terraforming, 2 Foolish Burial Goods, the 1 Metal Foes Fusion, and then Rhoda and Upstart Goblin. And then the only traps I played were just 2 Solemn Strike. One of these 100% should have been Solemn Warning. I had this set and somebody normal summoned Denko. They actually searched for Denko Sekka using their Thunder Dragon cards and normal summoned it, and I just had this face down and I was very upset. So one of these should be Warning. Why is Warning still limited?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, if Warning was semi-limited, both of these would be Warnings.
Do you want to explain why we play Goods instead of Desires?
Oh,
Also, how was Shared Ride?
Shared Ride, I actually am not sure how Shared Ride was. I didn't really think about it. Shared Ride was probably good. I cited it out like a lot. I cited out Shared Ride a lot, so I don't know if it was like crazy or I don't know. Shared Ride was fine, I guess. I got Ash sometimes. That sucks. Also, foolish explanation. A lot of other people played, or my other people in my friend group wanted to play Desires over this. And my problem with playing Desires was I felt that I was winning like every game that I could play. I was winning, so I just wanted to like brick as like little as possible. And while Desires does help with that, like Goods and Metal Foes Fusion like also helps with like the bricking issue. But my problem with Desires is that it introduces like a new like way to lose. Like you could banish like a lot of your Rays, or you could banish a lot of your Widows, or banish a lot of your Engages, and then you're kind of just in a tight spot. And like I think that there's games where you activate Desires, and like I think most of the games where you activate Desires, it probably wasn't like only because the Desires that you won. It was probably just like playing correctly and just having other cards with it. Whereas I think that a lot of the games you lose when you activate Desires like are because you activated Desires. So I feel that Desires is like high risk, high reward, or high risk, medium reward, and I'd rather just play something like Goods, which is like low risk, low reward. Just so I just want to maximize my ability to play.
I also
It's also
thought
the best card
most
going
of the
first.
time, like versus Thunder Dragons, if I had Desires, I was just trying to draw Anchor.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just guarantee myself Anchor.
Yeah.
Or if you hard draw Anchor, you can like Goods for Fusion, then make Hayate and send roll, then Anchor their monster, attack something, and then Kagari back roll, and then like pop the fusion you just took.
Yeah.
So like having 2 spells matters way more than like a blind draw 2 in my opinion.
Yes. And then the side deck, extra
Or is
deck.
it 40 cards in the main deck?
Yes, those 40 cards in the main deck. Extra deck, just 3 Kagari, 3 Shizuku, 3 Hayate. This was the last second decision. I played 2 for like the longest time. I made the third one like once.
It came up a lot for me.
Yeah, I just made the third one once. Before it was like a scrap dragon or something. Then I played Phoenix, Unicorn, Triple Burst. This card's very good. Ningrisu just to like out dumb stuff. Boral Sword to attack for game and attack over Waking the Dragon target. What's that card? Ultimate Falcon. And then Clara and Rushka. This card, we didn't even play this because of Secret Village. We played this because of a card in our side deck that we'll get to later.
I also did use it to out Village twice.
Yes, I didn't use this to out Village at all. So side deck, 3 Gamma and Driver, and then I sided my Ogres. I just wanted like as many hand traps in my deck. Or I wanted like 12 hand traps for like going second against like the FTK decks like Goki or like the new Danger FTK. So I sided these hand traps just so I wouldn't lose to those decks. And then this was the best card all weekend, 3 Medion. You said this in verse Thunder Dragon. And Nikki, thank you for the idea. Nikki introduced me to Medion. Basically, the reason why Medion is so good is because we can't really play under Colossus, so this outs any number of Colossus, where if you play Lava Golem, it only outs exactly 2. What happens if they summon 1? Fuck, we lose. Or 3. So this outs any number of Colossus, so this is the most reliable out
And
to
you can
the Thunder
actually
Dragon
out
board.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do.
with, like, Book of
There's
Eclipse, you
nothing they
can't
can do
attack
to
over
it unless they keep it in permanence going first, and I don't think
Nobody
any human
does
being
that.
would
Nobody.
be
Like
would
even
make the
with
decision to
knowledge
do
of
that.
Medion, I don't think that's like a rational decision, because then you just brick on it. So yeah, Medion won me so many games. I lost almost every. I played against 4 Thunder Dragons. I lost a game 1 to 3 of them, and then I just relied on my side deck to beat them, or going first to beat them. And Medion was so good. I can't tell you how many times people summoned like 3 Colossus and Titan and summon Sorceress, and I just normal summon Medion, burn you for like 15 or something, and then
And then
it also
all
can't
back.
be
you
killed
can
on the next turn.
the reason we played this is
Yeah.
you make this,
If you don't try
and
area
then
0 multi-roll.
if you don't draw 0, and then you can just use engage and everything
Yeah.
to like search the field spell or roll and just get rid of it, and then do whatever you wanted. So it's
Yeah.
just like way better than Sphere Mode or Lava Golem,
Yes.
because you can actually still just play and it outs them no matter what.
And they can't kill you with it the next turn. It guarantees you live another turn.
Yeah, or you
this
can do that.
They have
you
no
can
out to-
You can
they
just
have-
leave this here and they can't kill
Yeah,
it.
like, if
They
you're
do
approaching
not have an
time,
out to
it just does.
Yeah.
It does like anywhere from
That's really
600
good if you
to
draw
1200
2,
damage.
because you just make sure you don't
die.
Yeah.
and then there's no way they can
Yeah.
have enough plays for 3 turns.
Yeah.
They sometimes have a second push, but they
Like
never have the third.
I was playing against 1 Thunder Dragon, and he had Imperial Order, and I had 3 of these in hand actually, and I just normal summoned them, and then you just burn until like it died, and then it killed them. So yes, this was the best card in the side deck, 100%. And then just 3 Duster, and then 2 Typhoon. This was just for the back row decks. I didn't side them in that much. I played against like Draco. That was good there. I actually played against 0 Geist, which is kind of annoying because Geist is like the easier matchup for this deck. Yeah, so that was the deck. It was very good. I'll probably be playing it at Pasadena. A list very similar to this. Assuming there's no ban list, which there shouldn't be because they said that there isn't one until like late November. So yeah. Thank you. Yes, shout out to TCS. TCS, that is my team. TCS, Team TCS, Team Collector Store. So shout out to them. Shout out to Matt McGlynn for actually just being really, really annoying about testing. So there's that. And always wanting to talk about Sky Striker, and like he taught me Sky Striker. Nikki Reardon too.
Yes.
Nikki Reardon, of course. And I guess Ben Wyman and Blake.
Blake, yes,
Blake. No,
Blake.
no,
No,
Blake.
yes,
No Blake.
Blake,
No Blake.
Blake.
No Blake. No
Blake.
Blake. No shout out to Blake.
Shout out to Blake.
I'm sorry to anybody who I forgot. To
Blake's
shout
mom
out.
for not letting him come.
Oh, Hani for cards. Thank you, Hani.
And then,
That's about it. Thank you.
and then Cap Cal.
Cap
That's it.
Cal. Cap Cal.
Yeah.
I think this is just like